No one in the Orion Rift ever understood why the dragons of the Carix Nebula, a species so ancient their bones predated written physics, trembled at the sight of a single human girl named Elena Ren. Arya herself didn't know. She was 19. A xenobiology apprentice stationed on Outpost Helion 6, a lonely research platform drifting near dragon territory. She had never fought a creature in her life. She'd barely passed the combat requirement every human cadet took. She spent her days studying star fossils and her nights tinkering with hydroponics. And yet, whenever dragons flew near the station, titans of burning wings and nebular smoke, they slowed, dipped their heads, and veered away. Some whispered it was luck. Some said she emitted a frequency unknown to scanners. Others swore her eyes glowed faintly when dragons approached. But no one, not even Arya, had an answer. The first sign it began the night the dragon storm arrived, a migration of 100 Carix serpents, each the size of a transport frigate, each capable of boiling a moon's crust if angered. The station alarms wailed crimson. "Arya, get inside!" Captain Morrow shouted as flames flickered across the nebula clouds outside, but the dragons slowed. They hovered outside the transparent hangar wall, wings folded tight. One of them, a colossal red crystal beast with molten gold eyes, pressed its horned head close, as if greeting someone. Why are they doing that? Morrow whispered. Arya didn't know. She just stared back, frozen. Something in her chest hummed, not fear, but a strange ache. Like a memory she didn't own. The dragon blinked once. Slowly, respectfully, then it left. All of them left. The next morning, the Galactic Council demanded answers. Dragons had never bowed to any species. They were apex predators of the nebula. Yet they bowed to her, Miss Ren, the council elder said over the hologram. "We require you on the capital station, immediately." Arya packed her things, confused, nervous, unaware that she carried a forgotten legacy. One older than the first human colony, arrival at the core when Arya stepped onto the council station. She found entire delegations staring, humans, seraphics, Mechari machine priests, even Krult warlords who feared nothing. Some pointed. Some whispered, "That's her." The Dragonbane, no. The Dragonair. Arya shrank under the attention, wishing she had stayed home with her hydroponic tomatoes. She was escorted to an enormous, circular chamber glowing with blue starlight. In the center stood something she had never seen, a dragon, alive, chained, quiet, yet powerful enough that the air around it thrummed. This one was old. Its scales glowed silver. Its wings were torn as though from ancient battles. Its eyes, bright like twin suns, locked onto her the instant she entered, and it bowed. The council gasped. Arya trembled. "Why are you doing that?" The dragon's voice boomed through her mind. "Because I knew your grandmother, the forgotten legend her grandmother?" Arya's thoughts exploded with confusion. Elena Ren had been a simple xenolinguist. Or so her family said. She died before Arya was born. My grandmother didn't. "Command dragons," Arya whispered. The dragon laughed, a deep, rumbling quake that rattled the chamber. "Child, your grandmother didn't command us. She saved us." Arya's breath caught, the dragon lowered its head, and the chamber lights dimmed as if the cosmos leaned in to listen. 100 years ago, humans were new to the Orion Rift. Dragons saw them as invaders and attacked without warning, burning colonies and tearing ships from the void. War seemed inevitable until Elena Ren, but she didn't come with weapons. She came alone, unarmed. Carrying only a translator sphere and a stubborn heart that refused fear, Elena discovered something the galaxy had. Overlooked for millennia, dragons were not monsters. They were survivors of a dying breed suffering from stellar sickness. Their cores unstable, their minds clouded by agony, where others saw beasts. She saw patience. She healed the first dragon by entering its burning aura, enduring temperatures that would vaporize metal. She stabilized its star core with resonance therapy of her own invention. She spent years among them, healing, teaching, translating human softness into dragon language, a tongue made of flame, pressure, and emotion. She became Star Mother to them, Dom, and when the Dragon Wars ended, it was not through human victory, but through Elena's compassion. Elena Ren died of radiation poisoning she hid from everyone. She saved them knowing the cure would kill her. Dragons never forgot, and they recognized her. Bloodline. The awakening, the silver dragon lifted its eyes to Arya again. You carry her resonance. The gift she forged with her sacrifice lives in you. Arya shook her head. But I'm not like her. I can't heal dragons. I'm just, afraid? The dragon finished gently. Good. Fear keeps fire from consuming the unprepared. The council elder stepped forward. Miss Ren, dragon behavior across the nebula is destabilizing. Some gather armies. Some flee worlds. They await you or fear you. We need your help. Help. Not command. Not control. Help. The same word her grandmother lived and died for. The dragon's gaze softened. Child of Elena, come. Let me show you. It unfolded its wings, releasing restrained starfire that swirled harmlessly around her. The chains glowed, then disintegrated like dust. The council panicked, but the dragon remained still. Touch my horn, it said. Her hand trembled as she reached out, the moment she touched it. The universe screamed into her mind, a flood of memories. Dragons soaring across suns. Her grandmother standing between fleets and firestorms. A small human woman placing her hand on a dying dragon's head. Whispering a lullaby as bright as starlight, Arya fell to her knees. Tears streaming. The dragon curled around her protectively. Now you know why we bow. The new dawn. When Arya stood, something inside her had changed. The resonance, her grandmother's gift, awakened fully. She looked up at the council. I'm going to the nebula, she declared. There are dragons out there who are hurting, scared, acting out of pain. If my grandmother helped them once, I can help them now. You? A Kralt warlord scoffed. No, the silver dragon corrected. Not her alone. Asterisk, the granddaughter of the Star Mother does not walk anywhere alone. Outside, dozens of dragons circled the station, not as predators, but guardians. They were waiting for her. Arya stepped forward, and the station shook as the dragons roared in unison, not with fear, but with devotion. For the first time, she understood. They did not fear her, they honored her, and as she mounted the silver dragon's back and it launched her into the burning beauty of the nebula, she felt it. The story of Elena Ren was not ending. It was beginning again. In her.